following the channel for the last couple weeks, I've been working on an armbar with you. And again, we've worked on some sneaky setups to it, from back mount, from side control. And now I'm gonna show you a way to set up a north-south choke from the same armbar. So this way we can combine arm attacks with the neck attacks. As always, my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson, is here today to help me demonstrate. Let's get started. All right, guys, so for the last couple weeks, I'm gonna do a real quick recap because I know some of you guys like maybe haven't been here or whatever. So just to remind you what the armbar was, we get this underhanded grip armbar. By the way, if you wanna find the original videos, I'll put them in the links below. We begin to go, switch it in, and go for it. And again, we said this was really sneaky because it's not the typical grip that people use for arm locks, right? Now here's what happens. With any submission, as you begin to chase it, as you begin to use it, people start to know that it's coming, especially your training partners. They're gonna know that you're going for that armbar, so now you've gotta get tricky, and you either gotta disguise the grips that you're using, go for other submissions, or begin to attack a different part of the body. And one of my favorite sort of ideas in jiu-jitsu is if I'm attacking the arm, I wanna go for the neck. If I'm going for the neck, I wanna attack the arm, and you can kind of go back and forth between them. So let's take a look at this. When I do this arm setup, I want you to watch something. Now, I'm not telling Adam what to do, but I want you to watch something in very particular. And this is what I typically look for anytime I set up a north-south choke. I've got the arm, and I'm gonna put pressure into him. Notice what his head's doing. When I relax, it comes down. When I put pressure right there, it begins to raise up, and that's gonna make it very easy to set up this north-south choke. Now, here's the key of where to make this happen. There's a sweet spot here. I talk about this all the time with my students. When you push into the person's body, the rib cage up here, it's strong, it's sturdy. The strong abdominal muscles down here, these are strong and sturdy, but right there you got your breadbasket, right? That's that spot where if you get punched, it doesn't feel good, and it doesn't have as much protection. And so when I do a lot of different things that involve pressure on top, this is where I aim to put pressure. Everything from my side control positions, like a lot of times I have my pressure right there. My guard passing, I'll put my shoulder right here in a lot of positions, and we're gonna do the same thing with this underhand armbar. So I'm gonna put my shoulder, the point of that delt right there. Now look what happens to his neck. His head pops up. Now, if he knows you're going for this arm, he might grab his hands together, he might put his arms up, he might be doing all kinds of stuff. But now, with his head undefended, we can go right underneath and finish this north-south choke. Now, when we finish the north-south choke, we'll want to clear the arms and get low. And then I want to get as low as possible. And I'll talk about how to finish this thing in a second. But once we get down here nice and low. Now, when you're doing the north-south choke, I think I said armbar a second ago. We want to get down low. I like to put my palm down, and I can get down here if I need it. And I really want to focus on just flexing everything in and dropping that weight into his neck. Let's look at a different angle here. Turn this way, sir. So again, we're in position. I'm going for the armbar. Maybe his hands are doing something, whatever, making it difficult for me to get the arm. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this arm under, and at the same time, I wanna ram my hip into the side of his face, because one of the defenses would be if he turns his head here, it's really hard to finish. So while he's up, I'm gonna turn, bang, lock his head in place. Once we're there, we'll take the arm that we were trying to go for, clear it, and I want to just get low and get down flat on my toes here. Now, when I finish, check this out. My toes will go active, my head goes down, and I press off my toes. So I'm not actually there's going to be a point when I'm trying to finish it where I'm not flat. I'm actually going to be on my toes, actually pressing up. So it's the same thing. I'm here, and I drive up. So one more time from a different angle. Turn this way, sir. Boom. We begin to attack. He starts to do something with his arms. Turn, lock it in place. Clear it and drop. And again, just like any choke, I want to have this grip deep. I want to have my bicep here. So this way, when that shoulder's coming in, it's closing off the carotid. My body's pushing into the other side of his carotid for pressure, and that's what's going to close it off, right? So we're deep. Boom. And when I finish, whole body active. Head down, toes active, there we are. But again, the key is just like any other choke, we want to get fully under there, and I put my bicep right across it, my shoulders coming down into the neck, and my body's on this side. So, good job, Adam. You did great. So that is the move, guys. So today, kind of adding on to the series, right? What we've been doing is we've been working on the same arm bar and then throwing different things along the way. Now we've been working on the arm lock and then showing you different setups for the arm lock and then showing submissions for the arm lock. And again, this is what I'm talking about, like where even if you don't use the same moves as we're doing, as we're going through this series, think about the idea, right? Maybe you've got an arm lock from another position that you already use, right? Well then, what you can think about is, are there any neck attacks here? And if there are, start to work those in. And so that's an idea for you. I'll have another one coming up for you next time. Also, if you guys are interested, I'm putting together a series of all of my best arm locks and arm lock series, that kind of stuff from these positions that we've been working on, kind of a continuation of what we're doing already. If you want to check it out, I'll be releasing it sometime in the near future. You can check the links down below. I'll have it there. I've dubbed it the Arms Race. Thought that was kind of clever. So if you want to check that out, the links will be down below. But otherwise, hopefully this armbar series has been helpful to you. And I'm finished. Adam?
Adam.